Hey YouTube, Brian LCS. Thanks for stopping by the channel. And this video, how I sold a single NFT for over 5,000% profit. So stay tuned to find out all the details.
You down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? Who's down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? Who down with LCS?
Hey YouTube, welcome back. So just like I said in the intro, I have sold a NFT comic book for over 5,000% profit. So I purchased this book for $20 and sold it for well over $1,000. So I want to share my screen and kind of take you through the process. So I use the site Vivi. So this is the web version of it. They also have a great mobile app. And that's basically where I do purchase all of my books through the mobile app or NFTs. I have a tendency to call them books. They are digital assets, NFTs. So this is the main page on Vivi. And the thing that sets Vivi apart from other NFT sites is that they have a number of key licenses. They have a license with Marvel. They have a license with some DC. They have a license with McFarlane. They have a license with some artists. And so I'm just scrolling down, showing you their main page, and you can see they have comic book NFTs, they have collectible NFTs, they have artwork, they have stamps, they have a number of different things. And so see, here's some more of their licensing, Star Wars. So they have some big, some heavy hitters in the collectible space. And so let me show you my comic book collection. Now, these are all NFTs that I own, that I've purchased, through Vivi. And you can see here are the comics, and the estimated value is 196.6 gems. A gem is basically the currency that's used within the Vivi app. And basically one gem equals $1. So when you do a cash out, you would, if I were to sell these books and cash out at $196 or gems, I would get $196. So let's just take you through some of the books here. These are all NFTs that I own. And if you notice here down at the bottom, there's a little circle with a letter right here and right here. And so each of the NFTs have different, you call them variants, and they're different scales. There's common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare, and secret rare. And now based on that scale, the more rare that the book is, the NFT is, there's limited copies, and typically the value goes higher. So let me see. I think I have one ultra rare book here. So this is, you can see here. So this value right now for this book is, or this NFT is $22.99, and I initially paid. I actually paid a lot more than that. Its list price was $6.99. I had paid $75 for it or 75 gems at some point. So that's kind of a bad example. This is actually dipped in value. But since the book that I had and I've sold, it's no longer in my collection. It's now on to its new owner. So let me take you to the marketplace and show you what book I'm talking about. So this is all of the books that are currently for sale on Vivi's marketplace. And you see they have a number of different books, Star Wars #1. But I'm going to take you to the book that I recently sold. Initially purchased it for $20 and sold it for over $1,000. I sold it for $1,099. And it's none other than Amazing Fantasy 15, first appearance of SpiderMan. And I purchased that book on a drop. So what Vivi does is, a couple times a week, they announce that they're releasing a new NFT, and it's available, and you have to basically get in queue and try to purchase it. Now, what version you get, common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare, secret rare, is total random. It's kind of a blind draw, and you basically get the luck of the draw. Hopefully you'll get something at the higher end, but you sometimes you don't, because there's more common versions available than there are secret rare. But I happen to get a ultra rare version of Amazing Fantasy 15. And so what we're looking at here is the listings of Amazing Fantasy 15 NFT that is on sale within the marketplace. And you can see 1149, 1150, 1170, 1200. I sold mine for, like I said, 1,099 gems or $1,099. So after processing fees and selling fees, I was able to walk away with $903.50. I am currently transferring that money to my bank account, and I am going to purchase some physical comics, some ASM key books to add to my PC. Now, so my first question I have for you, if you were in my situation, buying something for $20 and being able to now sell it for a big profit, $1,099 in my case, would you? Would you sell a book like that to be able to make that money, then to take that money and reinvest? So let me know what you think. Like I said, my goal is now to purchase some physical slabs, some physical books, some Grail or key Amazing Spider-Man books. So let me show you my list. So I put together a list of some of the key Amazing Spider-Man books that I would like to pick up. So I have this in a Google Sheet, and I have ASM 39, the classic Goblin cover, ASM 78, First Prowler, ASM 101, First Morbius, ASM 129, First Punisher, ASM 134, First Tarantula, ASM 194, First Black Cat, ASM 252, First Black Suit Spider-Man, and then ASM 300, the First Venom. So I built this spreadsheet as a little a way to do some research and see, what could I get for my $903.50. And so I went to Cover Price and looked up each of these issues to get a fair market value. And I assigned a grade. I picked a target grade that maybe I was looking to acquire the book in. And as you can see, so ASM 39 at a 5.5 is at a $280 fair market value. But then I took it a step further. I went to two different marketplaces, Shortbox and eBay, to see what they were selling for in the same grade. And so you can see on Shortbox, ASM 39 in a 5.5 was lowest price I could find was $550, and on eBay it was $435. And then so on down the line. I did that for all of these books. So my question now is, how am I going to spend the $903? I'd like to try to obtain as many of these books as possible, but on the other hand, maybe do I try to go after a big grail? So ASM 129 First Punisher, you can see I have a 3.0 grade, and it's $903 fair market value. So that's basically right on spending all of the money that I have. And when I looked at Shortbox and eBay, they were a little bit higher. Shortbox was almost $1,100, and eBay was right at $1,100 for a 3.0 ASM 129. So I'm not going to rush into this. I'm going to be careful. I'm going to look for good deals, but I still really haven't decided on what I'm going to do. And that's really why I wanted to make this video. I wanted to pose the question to the community. What would you do if you were in my situation? You had $900 to spend. Would you buy maybe one single book, or would you try to spread it around and buy a few books? I'm kind of leaning towards a few books, because when I look at some of these prices, First Black Cat in a 8.0 is around the $325, $350 mark. That would still leave me $550 to buy something else, and I can get a 252 and a 9.4 at around $300, $350. So that still leaves me, $200 or so. And then maybe I pick up a first Prowler or maybe a first Tarantula. So let me know what you think. Like I said, I'm not going to rush into anything. I'm going to do my homework, see what the best prices are, and try to figure, which direction I want to go. Or maybe I just go take the plunge on an ASM 129 and a 3.0, for about $1,000. So I'm not sure yet. So let me know down in the comments. What would you do? What do you think my approach should be? Like I said, I'm not going to rush into anything. I want to take my time and get the best value, best deal when spending this money, but also picking up potentially, maybe one or maybe two or three key, ASM Spider-Man books. So let me know down in the comments. What would you do in my situation? Would you go for that one book or multiple? So there certainly will be a part 2 to this video. Don't know when, because like I said, I'm not going to rush into picking up these books. I want to make sure I get the grade that I'm comfortable with and the best deal. So, but we will have a part 2 with the results once I acquire these books. And hopefully your feedback will help me point me in a direction. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.